for the fish to bite.
Hey guys, up here at Alamo Lake. Yep, you heard it right. We're up here with my buddy James, and we're gonna try a little bit of winter fishing. Water temperature's what, 53 degrees?
53.
The fish are cold. We talked to people that weren't catching fish.
Yeah.
So what else we got rolling in here right now?
There's a storm coming from the southeast right now, and we're still trying to catch a lot more bass, right?
Yeah, but look at the clouds.
Yeah.
The clouds are moving in. They're low. I'll bet the barometer's starting to drop. I don't have an app on my phone because your dad's filming with it, but I'll bet you that the barometer's falling. So we should be able to catch some fish in 10 to 15 feet of water.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the 5150 money shot. That's the one with the long tail. I've been talking about this. It works at Bartlett. It works at Roosevelt. So I'm going to start with that. What are you starting with?
I'm starting with this Zoom
Christie Craw.
Christie
Craw. It's actually a miniature brush hog.
Yeah.
It looks just like a brush hog, but it's only 3 inches long.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So we're going to start out fishing 10 to 15 feet, and we're going to turn the boat, and we're going to go over and start plugging away on these rocky banks and see if we can catch any fish. And what's James say? Stay
tuned.
We'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, we're set to go. We're fishing, right, James?
Yep.
We picked out these rocks. We're not going to fish on the points right here because it's blowing about 10 miles an hour, and you won't hear us. So we're going to be fishing on the rocky, steep shorelines like this. And in Bartlett, they're biting on stuff like this, you know, on these rocky, steep shorelines. So let's make some casts. They should be about 10 feet off, 10 feet of water.
Yeah.
I'm looking at, 15 feet. So also there's some trees along here. If the cameraman will scan that out, there's some trees out there in about 10 feet of water that we can fish in too. Because we know that fish love to be in the trees, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna throw this out, let it hit the bottom. Don't shake it as much because they in the wintertime, fish are cold. They don't want that bait shaken. So for all you guys that get out there and you're shaking that bait like that, you probably aren't catching too much. So throw it out, pick up your slack, let it hit the bottom, and let it sit there for a little bit, okay? There you go. Okay. We're gonna it's kind of the same depth. It's only 14 feet all the way across here, so you and I can fish this whole thing, across here, just to see if we can catch one. So you want to let that thing on the bottom just kind of drag on the bottom every once in a while. Just kind of give it a little bitty pop like this, okay?
Yeah, every once in
and
a
then
while.
stop. They always bite on the stop. Pop, pop, stop. Like a bopper plopper, huh?
Yeah.
Same way. So look what's coming up. A point. You're almost guaranteed to catch a fish.
Oh, that's a big one, Gary.
Whoa. That's a good one, huh?
On the morning dawn.
Good old 5150 morning done.
Yep.
I'm cheating because I catch fish on this all the time. And I
Crap.
always catch fish on these are the ribbon tails. Whoa. That's a chunky one. Look at that one, folks.
Big one there.
Morning dawn, ribbon tail. And by ribbon tail, we mean that big old tail sticking out there. That's the ribbon tail,
With the
not the curly
garlic
tail. But look at that. That's a beautiful fish. He's getting fat for spawning time. Look at his tummy.
Yep.
No crawdads down his throat. So, well, we found a good area.
Yeah.
So let's let him go back down. There's fish out here, out deep.
But they're harder to.
The biters are in the 10 to 20 foot level. You know where I cast it? There was some bushes right up there, and I just kind of threw up to the bushes. And I'm rigging this by Texas rig, folks. What I'm doing is I'm rigging that bait, just sliding that hook right into the bait. And you want your bait as straight as possible, like James and I are using. We got the bullet weight right on top, like this.
Yep.
The reason we're doing this and not drop shot is because why? Tell them. No.
You're gonna get stuck in the bush.
Crawdads. Crawdads are on the bottom, and the fish are on the bottom.
And if you use a drop shot,
right,
the bait's off the bottom.
Right, your bait's going to be off the bottom a foot or so. And your dad did that this morning and didn't catch any. So I started Texas rigging, and you started, and we were catching like this, and he couldn't figure out why he wasn't catching them. until you retied his bait to a Texas rig, and then he started catching them.
Yep.
So guys, pay attention with what you're doing as far as where the fish are. Are they right? And they're right on the bottom. They're stuck on the bottom, aren't they? All right, ready? All right, here we go.
And you don't really want to move your pole a lot in the winter because they're very lethargic. You just want to barely.
Whoa, that's a good word. Lethargic. That's a good word. That's true. The fish are cold-blooded, so the colder the water gets, the more they don't want to bite.
Yeah.
And the more they don't want to bite, they only eat like once a day, or if they eat one big crawdad or a minnow or something like that. All right, here you go. Here's where we're gonna catch one right in here. Look at this. Feeling it? Oh,
I think I got one.
oh my gosh, you do.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Not too much line now. Oh, that's a good one. Look at it.
Yeah.
Good job, James.
That's good. Look where we caught him.
On the point.
On the point. And I said we were gonna catch him on points today.
90% chance.
What
they're
color
on
is
the
this?
Points. Green pumpkin.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Green pumpkin's dark. Hey guys, our first fish. Nice little pounder-and-a-halfer. We'll take it, won't we?
Yeah.
All right. All right, here we go.
Catch some more of them.
Yeah. All right, we're rigging this Texas style because there is a ton of trees in this lake.
Yeah.
We want it. You're using a bullet weight?
Yep.
Right
Bullet
on
weight.
your 2-aught hook. And we're
then-
rigging it so the worm is in the bait, so it's weedless. Right?
Yep.
Let's go fishing. All right, one down. Okay, perfect blowing us along, so it's kind of good. We don't have to use the trolling motor very much. Boy, it is getting windy on the main lake, isn't it? Look
Yeah,
at
it
that.
sure is.
All right.
Big storm coming.
All right, so we have a 50-degree bank right here.
Yeah.
So what I said was if you cast it 10 feet off the bank, it's probably going to go down to 10 foot.
Yeah.
And the fish are going to be probably in 10 to 15 feet. So let's try this.
And they're not right on the bank.
No. You never know as it heats up, Water temperature here is 55 degrees already.
Yeah,
It's
55.
53 when we started. So now it's 55. So it's starting to warm up, folks. We're 145 miles outside of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Took us 2.5 hours to get here.
Alamo Lake.
Yeah. It's a good lake. We saw how many boats today? 3?
Yeah, 3.
3 boats. It's crowded, isn't it?
Nobody's going.
Nobody's there. Hey guys, we're fishing. Today is December 23rd. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Santa Claus comes tomorrow. So we're here the day before. Nobody's here. We picked a good day just to come out for a few hours and fish, didn't we? We got James's little boat. We got we got regular grass. We don't have the live view on here right now. It kind of disappeared. So, all right, let's keep fishing. Keep trying.
These fish like these rocky shores
Oh yeah,
and the bushes.
right,
Got some in rocky shore and
right. We got little sticks and bushes along here, so we can target towards those, and we're both using weedless baits. All right, let's keep fishing.
You will, Gary?
17 feet of water. I'm kind of cheating. I'm looking on the graph.
Oh, that's a big one, Gary.
Whoa, that's a good one,
On
huh?
the morning dawn.
Good old 5150 morning done.
Yep.
I'm cheating because I catch fish on this all the time, and I
Grass.
always catch fish on these are the ribbon tails. Whoa, that's a chunky one. Look at that
Yeah.
one, folks.
Big one there.
Morning dawn, ribbon tail. And by ribbon tail, we mean that big old tail sticking out there. That's the ribbon tail,
With the
not the
garlic
curly
dip.
tail. But look at that. That's a beautiful fish. He's getting fat for spawning time. Look at his tummy.
Yep.
No crawdads down his throat. So, well, we found a good area.
Yeah.
So let's let him go back down.
Let's try to catch some more.
All right. I got to get the boat back up to the.
Yeah.
We don't want to be out in 35 feet of water. There's fish out here, you know, out deep.
But they're
But I
harder
think
to.
the biters are in the 10 to 20 foot level. You know where I cast it? There was some bushes right up there, and I just kind of threw up to the bushes. And I'm rigging this by Texas rig, folks. What I'm doing is I'm rigging that bait, you know, just sliding that hook right into the bait. And you want your bait as straight as possible, like James and I are using. We got the bullet weight right on top, like this.
Yep.
The reason we're doing this and not drop shot is
Because
because why? Tell them. No.
You're gonna get stuck in the bush.
Crawdads. Crawdads are on the bottom, and the fish are on the bottom.
And if you use a drop shot,
Right.
the bait's off the bottom.
Right. Your bait's going to be off the bottom a foot or so, and your dad did that this morning and didn't catch any. So I started Texas rigging, and you started, and we were catching like this, and he couldn't figure out why he wasn't catching them until you retied his bait to a Texas rig, and then he started catching them.
Yep.
So guys, pay attention with what you're doing as far as where the fish are. Are they right? And they're right on the bottom. They're stuck on the bottom, aren't they? All right, ready? Let me get us up closer. I don't know if you can cast that far. We're still in a really nice territory. All right, here we go.
And you don't really want to move your pole a lot in the winter because they're very lethargic. You just want to barely.
Whoa, that's a good word. Lethargic. That's a good word. That's true. The fish are cold-blooded, so the colder the water gets, the more they don't want to bite.
Yeah.
And the more they don't want to bite, they only eat like once a day, or you know, if they eat one big crawdad or a minnow or something like that. All right, here you go. Here's where we're gonna catch one right in here. Look at this.
Yeah.
We got 12 feet of water. We got some little stick-ups right here. And if we take and we throw our lines right into these little stick-ups like that.
I think I got one there.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Let me get my line. Ooh, your pole's bending over and off.
Oh, he's a big one, guys.
Look at this.
Big
That's a good one.
Gotta weigh him. Big one there.
Want to weigh him?
Yeah. At
All
the
right.
scale.
What do you think he weighs? He's pretty good size, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he weighs 2 pounds.
Ready?
No. Top. Always.
Top.
Oh, what happened to the other piece on there? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
You lost the part that clips onto his mouth, huh?
Oh no, that's the other one.
Okay, ready?
Is
2 something?
2.04 pounds.
Pound 04. We're close, huh? 2.4.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. That's
Pretty
a good
close.
fish. Pretty close. Let's get him back in there.
Yep.
Here he goes. All right.
We got that one on the Zoom.
Christy Craw. I'm going to
Zoom
change baits,
Christy Craw.
and I'm going to use a brush hog, which is a ditch digger. Okay? So let me change from this. I know I can catch more fish on this, so I'm gonna use something different.
Yeah, a little different.
I'm gonna try something. You got yours rigged up already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watermelon's been doing pretty
Watermelon
good.
black fake, huh?
Yeah. Oh, way off.
Yeah, we're away from the shore. I have to get us back up there a little bit. Whoops. All right, but we're only in 16 feet of water. Let's get back up. All right, we're going for a few minutes. We got to keep casting until we get one. There's plenty of little sticks sticking up that are in rocky shoreline mixed in with sand.
Yeah.
Perfect territory for them to be eating crawdads. I'm at 13, 14 feet, so this is perfect. This kind of, but look what's coming up. Another
Big
point.
clouds from.
No.
Oh yeah, the point.
Points. Guys, if you don't know where to fish, where do we fish, James?
Go to the point.
Go to the points. You can go to any lake in Arizona or South Carolina or anywhere. And if you've never been there, the points are always good. You know?
90% chance there's a fish on a point.
90%, you heard him.
Yeah.
And it's 90% if there's 2 fish down 10, 12 feet, that they might bite your bait right away as soon as it hits the bottom. We've had that. before. Okay, we got some fish down there, 14 feet. We're not real deep, so this is good. We can cast up to the point when we get over that way.
Yeah.
And, but we're just kind of dragging it slow, bouncing over the sticks, real slow. I'm using a 3/16 ounce tungsten.
Yeah.
Using lead?
Yeah,
You're using
lead.
lead. 2-aught hook. I'm using a 2-aught hook for a brush hog. So, all right, I'm gonna sail one up here and see what happens. All right, go one up behind. There you go. Perfect. All right, we're both on the point. You have watermelon black flake. I have watermelon candy.
I'm using a crispy craw and you're using a brush hog?
Brush hog. James, there's about 3 or 4 fish down here. I'll just bounce that right in front of them. Now we have 2D sonar on. We don't have live view, so we're fishing the normal way, right?
Yeah.
So I'm seeing this one right
Got
there.
one?
I got one.
Nice.
Oh boy, he's pulling. He's in a tree. Oh,
Might be
he
a
came
good
out of
one.
the tree. Here, I'll just flip him up.
Okay.
He's not that big.
Oh. That's actually
He's
a
a
nice one.
feisty one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad, is it?
Yeah, not bad.
That's a good 1.5 pounder.
On the brush hog.
Yep, the good old ditch dig. You know what they 5150 calls these things? Ditch diggers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's just a nice little bass, isn't it?
Yeah.
No crawdad down his throat. Well, guys, I guess you get the gist of it about bass fishing. It's winter time. This morning's low was 48 degrees. We got here, the water temperature was 53. It's up to 55 right now. We're just ready to run into this point. Cameraman's saying, watch it. So you can see what we're fishing, just rocky shorelines. Boy, James, no one right out in there.
Might be a fish in there.
We're catching them all. Almost all our fish are coming on points, aren't they?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we'll get them on the side of the point, like along the brush that you can see here. We can't go out on the main lake because it's blowing pretty hard.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of, that way the customers can see us. So, well, I tell you what, we've been fishing for about an hour and a half. We got probably, what, 3, 4 in the boat
Yeah, so far.
so far. And I know that we haven't caught any back yet, but let's kind of keep going. This kind of looks really neat right here with the rock and stuff. And we're only in 12 feet of water right now, so I'm seeing fish on the bottom.
Oh, I think I got one. Yep.
Oh, he's little. But that's look him in. Oh, you changed baits.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
New Gary's Morning Dawn Boss Hog. And if you can see, it has some blue flakes in it.
Show the camera what they look like.
Blue flakes, you can see there. Blue and silver flakes in it, and I put some garlic dip on the end of it. And if you want to get some of these, you gotta buy them from Gary.
Oh, yeah. That's a new worm, huh?
Yeah.
It's working pretty good. I didn't know you tied one on.
Yeah.
So the worms work real good, you know. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, we got to come out fishing today. Let's call it a wrap. We got to do. We're thinking about going out and crappie fishing.
Yeah.
Try that, you know.
But no crappie.
But no crappie. So let's go ahead and give that a try,
Yeah.
and then we'll try something different. We'll go somewhere different.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching James's videos and Gary's videos. Fishing with Gary Senft and fishing with James Luce.
Stay tuned.
I cast out my line, wait for the fish to bite.